regulated to lift the quality of experience for the occupants. By taking a user centered approach, sensory design establishes a healthier mind and body connection, physiologically, cognitively, emotionally, behaviorally, and spiritually.
What is missing from our dwellings today are the potential transactions between body, imagination, and environment. Rain has a way of bringing out the contours of everything. It throws a colored blanket over previously invisible things. Instead of an intermittent and thus fragmented world, the steadily falling rain creates continuity of acoustic experience. If only rain could fall inside a room, it would help me understand where things are and give a sense of being in the room instead of just sitting on a chair. So, let us explore these unfathomed senses together.
Today, in the first half, we had a walk scheduled for 2 p.m. at the Gujarat Super Speciality Hospital, Vadodara, with architect Khanjan Joshi.
We had a sustainable printing workshop planned in the afternoon and a competition in the evening. An informative question answer session with our esteemed alumni will take place from 7:30 p.m. Be with us from 7:30 p.m. onwards for cultural activities to encourage the upcoming talent of our department. As Babe Ruth said, it's hard to beat a person who never gives up. Whatever you set out to do, there will be difficulties along the way. The question is, will you get up after you fall down or will you stay down? Think about what makes it worth for you.
This year, we introduced sports in the Reflection series, the matches for which had been taking place since the 3rd of March. And today, we had finals for badminton, table tennis, volleyball, and cricket.
The winners of badminton are Abhishek Chawda and Manav Patel from second year.
Table tennis doubles was won by Frank and Webber from first year.
Volleyball was won by Team Nishant.
And the winners of cricket are the Vikings from third year. Congratulations to all the winners. It's pretty amazing that our society has reached a point where the effort necessary to extract oil from the ground, ship it to a refinery, turn it into plastic, shape it appropriately, truck it to a store, buy it, and bring it home is considered to be less effort than what it takes to just wash the spoon when you are done with it.
As consumers, we have so much power to change the world by just being conscious in what we buy. Sustainable development is that which meets the needs of present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs.
And once you stop learning, you start dying. Workshops are a learning platform which does not limit itself to a specific group of people. It's diversely accommodating. Here, we also had a sustainable printing workshop by Bagia.
Bagia, from Temples of India to Colors of Life. It is an Indian clothing brand. They incline towards craft and sustainability, which lead towards creating a brand that is a mix of eclectic fashion, deeply inspired by nature itself. They use the DNA of natural dyes by exploring some unique techniques to contemporize the natural dyes by maintaining its ethnicity. We had this sustainable printing workshop at 2 p.m.
We had a photography competition framing impressions at 4 p.m. that encouraged the participants to develop an eye for compositions and capture emotions that stimulate their senses.
Competition is healthy. Competition is life. A wise person is the one who competes willingly, who enjoys competing. Peacefulness and the avoidance of trouble won't help in life. It is just the opposite one that must say.
Let's head towards the next segment of our event. Winning isn't important, but it surely tastes sweet. We are sure the names that will be announced here worked hard to achieve and very rightly deserve the winning title.
An illustration competition, Visual Tales, took place yesterday. It involved the participants to turn a piece of fictional writing into illustrations with the same plot. The winner for the same is Aruvi Dave from 4th year. Congratulations, Aruvi.
Taking pictures in life is like tiptoeing into the kitchen late at night and stealing Oreo cookies. Doing what is forbidden holds joy that is unmatched. Capturing fleeting emotions into timeless frames is an art. There are people who capture unfathomable things. They hold skills of identifying moments and capturing inanimate things which make you feel. The composition and emotions they see are invisible to the naked eye.
The results of this competition, Framing Impressions, will be announced tomorrow.
One needs a good support system while doing something great. This event could take shape because of all our supporters. First of all, we would like to thank the head of the department, Dr. Bhavna Vasudeva. Then, let's move. Human mind is always curious. It has a thirst for knowledge that can never be quenched. And what answers can be better than those given with experience? To address the curious minds of our students, we have invited our experienced senior alumni currently pursuing further studies or practicing in various parts of the world for a virtual question answer session.
This segment of In Conversation With will provide a platform for knowledge sharing and widening the perspective to accommodate the current scenario from all over the world.
Here, we will witness this session on the screen. Since our alumni are currently in foreign countries, we will wait for some time till they join. Until then, we will felicitate all our sponsors. I would like to call upon stage the General Secretary of the S.A.S body, Vrusha Ranapura, to present our co-associate sponsor, Nehal's Creation, with a memento. I request Vrusha to please be on the stage and felicitate our printing partner, Click Copy Point. The support we receive from our helping hands is a great backbone to rely on. Here, we would like to also felicitate Prem Bhau, Sham Bhau, and Avinash Bhau for their immense support and help. I request them to please come up on the stage. I request the creative head of S.A.S body, Misha Pastagya, to present Sham Bhau with a memento. I request the treasurer of S.A.S body, Khushi Gandhi, to present Viral Bhau with a memento. We would also like to thank our canteen team, Nandu Bhau and Vimla Tai, for their immense support. If they are available, we would like to request them to please come up on the stage. I request the S.A.S body head, Nishan Detwal, to present Nandu Bhau with a memento. If Avinash Bhau is available, we request him to please come up on the stage. We are really sorry for this delay, but we are waiting for our alumni to join, and since till they join, we'll wait and then we can continue with her in conversation with segment.
हेलो बराबर आ गई।
A very warm welcome. A very warm welcome to the esteemed alumni joined in the meeting. We'll be starting soon. If possible, I would like to request our alumni in the meeting to turn on their cameras. Thank you so much, Ishani, Devanshi, Homa, Ashka, Akash, and everyone for joining. Here we are screening the meeting in front of our audience. So we would like a brief introduction from all of you for the audience.
Us who to start with?
Yes, yes. We would like it
We
if
would
you
like
could
it if you
introduce
could
yourself.
introduce.
Well, I'll start. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm Devanshi Purohit. I graduated from MSU in 2010, almost 12 years ago. And I went to Columbia University to get my master's in urban design. And since then, I've been, the program was a little bit of analysis driven, theoretical, activist grassroots approach to design. So very different from what the BR program at MSU is. And since then, I've been working as an associate principal of urban design at a Boston-based firm called CBT Architects. In my current role, I work on large-scale master plans, and they're specifically focused on community and climate change. A lot of my projects are sort of complex infrastructural city level, sort of anywhere ranging from 20 acres to 45 acres to 100 acres plus in preparing cities and public spaces for the changing climate. Thank you. I
Glad to
maybe
have
just
you.
same people so that we are not speaking over each other. Akash, do you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah, I think you can hear me now. Yeah. So yeah, hello. My name is Akash Changlani. I think many of you know me already. I graduated from MSU in 2015, and I then started working in Ahmedabad for like 2.5 years. Then I decided to take my master's, and I went to Netherlands, and my course was building technology. So basically, like it was more advanced and technical side of the architecture, and it was combining more engineering side. And few of the topics we were having over there were like facade designing, computational designing, building physics, material science. So everything that regards to an engineering side or more technical side. And yeah, after that, after graduation, I was applying and somehow I got the opportunity to work with Foster and Partners. And currently, I have been joined with Foster and Partners since last 10 months. And here currently my role is sustainability designer, and I am actually giving consultancy on some sustainable strategies for our in-house designers. And that's how we are currently going on. Yeah, thank you.
Ashka, do you want to go next? I'm just seeing people on my screen.
Sure, I can go next. Good afternoon, you all. I mean, good evening, you all. So all over the time right now. Um, it's a pleasure to join this meeting. I would like to talk about myself that I graduated in 2010. And then I worked for 2 years. After working for 2 years in India, I decided to do my master's in urban planning. I joined a university in LA. I graduated from there in 2019, but I started working as an intern in 2018 in a firm called Gruen Associates. We do architecture, planning, landscape, and interior designing. I am currently, my role as designer in this firm is to take care of entitlement process, which is planning, and also do a little bit of designing. I'm working for a hotel project right now on a rodeo drive. Um, and yeah, that's all.
Ishani, do you want to go next?
Sure. So I completed my bachelor's in the year 2020, and I joined A School of Architecture in London in the year 2021. And right now I'm a newbie in front of you guys because I'm just 6 months old in this course, and I have 1 year of experience in a small firm. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this meeting, and I'm actually pursuing housing and urbanism, which centers around, again, the housing design and urbanism part of London and also other cities of the world. So yeah.
Great. Homa?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. It's so good to see all familiar faces. And it's kind of like I'm in the middle of the age, but I see a few juniors and I also see a few seniors here. Um, but hi, I'm Homa. I graduated in 2019. Um, I am currently based in Philadelphia. I started studying my Masters of Science in Architecture right after I finished architecture in MSU. So I didn't actually work in India. I came right after. Currently, I'm working as an associate architect at a firm that deals with more senior living and K to 12, as in here, it's called the schools. So the school planning and senior living planning. I'm currently based in Philadelphia, and the firm is also in Philadelphia. And I'm currently in the design team. So yeah, I also my course was more of a larger scale, as in an urban scale, where it was more research driven, and I worked on urban design and ecologies together. So it was a mix of both the worlds, like landscape and an urban design, and a mix of both of it. So yeah, that's where I stand.
Great. You?
Everyone. It is really nice to see you all again. I'm Zeel Rangadarya. I graduated in 2019 with Homa Permar, and then I did 2 years of then I had 2 years of practical experience in the field, and after that I decided to pursue my masters. And so here I am currently pursuing my post graduation in sustainable environmental design from A School of Architecture, London. Uh, my program is more research led, evidence based, and more of deciding how carbon neutral futures would run buildings or how it will work in future led design practice. So that's where I am right now.
We are very glad to have you here today with us. I would also like to introduce myself. I am Riddhi Patel, a student of third year, and I'm currently the host for the evening. We are really glad to have you all. So, for this
Likewise.
segment of In Conversation with, we have prepared a questionnaire which has come from the students itself, and they want to know more about what the future holds for them. So, should we start?
If I interrupt before we start, I think we need introduction from Sachin Chokshi. I think he's also on the call. I think we missed him.
Hey,
So Sachin,
hey, Akash.
go ahead.
Yeah, guys, thank you. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, everyone, and good to see you all. Uh, my name is Shasan. I graduated in 2017, and then I went to TU Delft along with Akash, and we were bachelors there. I studied building technology as so as him. And after that, during graduation, I was more focused on the large scale structures and computational side of it. Usually we prefer like being in architecture and structural engineering is like two different things. We usually have like very contradictions. Like we would put columns, we don't want to put columns. So it's a, like architecture and structural engineering is a two different part. But I try to combine it during my post graduation, and like I was always more inclined towards it. And after that, I started I did some internship in Netherlands itself, but I got another opportunity in Canada where I'm working currently in a company called Structure Craft, and I'm a computational designer here, and I work on the large span structures like bridges and uh, stadium roof of the stadiums and those kind of structures where there is more of an engineering side of it, and architecture and engineers have equal role to play. So yeah, that's where I am. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for introducing yourself.